chosen ones, empaths, and all the authentic, genuine souls out there that might not identify with a chosen one or empath just yet. It's not going to feel the same without the narcissist in your life. It's just not going to feel the same. But some of you, for example, might click this audio and you'll be thinking, yeah, that life's wonderful now, you feel free, you feel in a good place. But there will be some of you as well that don't feel in a good place. You feel like this is so hard, okay? Separating from the narcissist, you feel like this is hard. Life seems bleak now. Life seems dull. Life doesn't seem as bright and how it once was, okay? So although you're seeing things that involve with this narcissist that was in your life as toxic, abusive, still you're feeling a lack or a void. Now, this occurs because of the conditioning that a narcissist does to you. They have you under the illusion for however long that you're in a civil relationship. Their toxic behavior starts to become more or less normal to you. You end up tolerating their toxic behavior. Some of you might have seen it instantly and cut them off, but there's others of you that have endured their toxic behavior and you start to deem it as normal. Okay, they combine this with the love bomb. They have you under the false pretense, if that's the right description, that you're in a healthy relationship. It's loving, it's caring. They have you in that mindset. Okay, so when you are free from them, whether you were discarded, reverse discarded, or you cut the narcissist off, when you're free from them, you're gonna go through a process where you feel empty without them. Some of you might not. But I just want to address those that are feeling empty, okay? You're feeling like no matter what you do, you've just got to realize you're going through a new experience now. You're going through a new experience. You're going to have to start to... This is why some of you, please don't just hook up with someone new or meet someone new too soon. Okay, you need to start to adjust in being by yourself. You've had someone constantly depleting your energy day in and day out, constantly extracting supply from you over the period of time that you're involved with this narcissist in your life. You've had someone constantly doing that, someone abusing you, devaluing you, manipulating you. You've had this constant... So you see the same way that you give a supply to the narcissist, a positive supply, an authentic supply, a fuel source. You give them this fuel source. You're the opposite of that, and you're the result of being drained of everything. Being drained, being dragged down, being devalued, being broken down. So it's like they charge themselves up and you're a battery that's ran out of juice. Okay, and now you need to recharge. Right? I don't know if that's the right terminology. I'm trying to address this point that I'm trying to get out there. Not like you're after a fuel source. You are self-sufficient and you can recharge yourself and reinvigorate yourself. You can naturally do that through the process, but it's going to take some time to adjust to this new life you're living now. It's a new life, okay? It's a new life. Being away from them. For those that are serious and you're away from them now, okay? You're away from them. You don't want you're away from them at least. Some of you might still desire them back, but you're away from them, okay? And that's why a lot of you that have been discarded, it makes it easier. It makes it easier for you because you're dealing with the finality of the situation. You're dealing with the finality of the situation. To stay informed on topics like these, subscribe to the channel. To become a supporting member, please use the link in the description box below. But you're dealing with a finality for those that were discarded, and you go through the process. A lot of you will go through the process of trying to reconcile, of trying to sort things out, of trying to patch things back up, like you always did in the relationship anyway. You know, the savior empath streak that you have within you. And when that falls on deaf ears and they're not being coherent, that leaves you with the finality of the situation. So you're more or less, you have to adjust to these new dynamics you find yourself in, right? And that's why I say it's easier to be discarded than it is to do the cutting off. Because those of you that do the cutting off, although you've seen the unmasking, although you've seen the toxicity, you as an authentic soul, as long as you don't, some of you might have seen enough where you are sure on yourself, but others of you may go through a remorseful period, and you may suffer from dumpers remorse to do with a narcissist. If you cut them off, you may feel sorry for them, you may feel bad for them. That's a process that it can happen to you some months down the line. But the point that I'm making is, for those of you that were discarded, don't feel like a reject or nothing like that, but you're dealing with the finality of the situation. So what you need to do, all of you, even those that cut narcissist off or reverse discarded, if you have any desire for them to be back with you, you need to eradicate that from your thinking. You need to eradicate that from your thinking, and you need to take this journey you're going on now as a new lease of life. You're going on a new lease of life. Okay, it's not sunshine and rainbows, it's not peaches and cream, but you're going on a new lease of life. And what I think this is I call it the adjustment phase. This is the adjusting phase that you go through to adjust to be in this new situation and go through these emotions, this hurt, this upset, this grief, this sadness, this happiness, this ups, these downs. Go through this process, and then you emerge as a brighter, stronger thing. So this is what's happening. So although on the surface level it might seem like nothing you can do can make you feel the same way as you felt with the narcissist, the only reason why you felt that way in that relationship is because you was under the false pretense that you was in a healthy relationship. So you need to constantly reinforce that was unhealthy, that wasn't right, that wasn't a good thing, they were bad for you. You need to emphasize that and constantly, what was the word I just used? I just lost it. You need to constantly reinforce that in your mind. Okay? Reinforce that in your mind. That's not worthy. That's not real love. That's not what you need. You need to tell yourself that and break from the mindset of, oh, you're in pain. Oh, it's sad. Oh, you miss them. Oh, you need to see beneath the veil. That is unhealthy. That's not good for you. And you need to train yourself. This is what's going to happen in the adjustment phase. You train yourself. Some of you are pushed to your limit, right? By the narcissist involved in your life, whether you were discarded, reverse discarded, or you cut them off. Like, you could be pushed to your limit by the narcissist. So it's clear cut that you're going to see them that way. And you've had enough of them. But others of you, it's more subtle. And I was meant to say that earlier on. It's more subtle the way the narcissist does this abuse. So it's harder for you to see it. Okay? It's more covert. It's even more covert. It's more subtle the way they're doing it. So it's harder for you to see exactly what's going on. So you feel this absence. But you need to tell yourself, in whatever situation you are in, right, with this narcissist, whether you were pushed to your limit by the narcissist, whether it was all underhanded, backhanded remarks, those types of things with the narcissist, behind the curtain sort of stuff, so you didn't really know what was going on and you feel a bit lost and confused. Really, all of you collectively can agree it was an unhealthy relationship. It's not good. So constantly reinforce that in your mind and go through the path of life. Go through the path of life and constantly tell yourself that was unhealthy, that is not good, they're not good for you, and you need to reinforce that in your mind constantly. Okay, none of you let them back in. For those of you who are giving them chances, don't give them no more chances. And needs to become your lifestyle. Okay, and like I said, remember, like I said, it's an adjustment phase. You're going to go through the emotions. You're going to go through the sadness. You're going to go through the upset. And you will emerge brighter, stronger, more resilient. And you'll get your smile back. You'll get your laugh back. You will enjoy life again. This is what will happen for you. You will get through this. Okay, you can get through this. Okay, not chosen ones, empaths, and authentic individuals are very resilient individuals. Right, you're very resilient. You will be able to get through this. I promise you, you'll be able to get through this. The main ingredient that you have to do is eradicate them from your mind and reinforce that that is an unhealthy situation. You have to, because you've been conditioned to think that's normal. Okay, it's serious stuff. It's serious stuff. You've been conditioned to think that's normal. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. Don't get involved in no one else too soon. Don't get involved in no one else too soon. Okay, seriously, just go through this adjustment phase by yourself, on your own. Learn to process your own emotions again. Learn to be okay without the narcissist again. Don't be wanting them back, things like that, and go through this adjustment phase, and things are going to work out for the best. So thanks for listening today. To become a supporting member or donate to the channel, please find the link in the description box below. And if you'd like to know more about when the narcissist realizes they haven't broken you, click this video here, and I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.